And we welcome you in live to Dover High School, where we are set for tonight's matchup between the visiting 10-2 Caesar Rodney Riders, who come in ranked number 3rd in the state, and the Dover Senators, who come in with a record of 13-0. They are undefeated this season, and they are ranked number 2 in the state. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Alessandrini, along with my partner tonight, Jason Winchell. Len Evans is on the camera, and we here at 302 Sports are set to get you this live stream broadcast. And the two teams met in the beginning of the season. Early December was the second game of the season. The Riders at CR. Dover got a convincing victory, 71-51, in both the teams' second game of the season. The Riders, they entered this contest having won their last 4 games and haven't suffered a loss since the Slam Dunk to the Beach tournament back on December 28th, and they are led by head coach Freeman Williams. The Senators, Jed, they've won 13 in a row, remain undefeated this season as they look to earn another top 5 win tonight over the Riders of CR. The Senators, they're led by head coach Stephen Wilson. On paper, this looks like another great one.
Oh, yeah, this is it right here. This is for the Henlopen North. It's all in this game here tonight. You know, Dover wins. They take control. Most likely going to win the Henlopen North. In fact, they might even clinch it tonight because they'll win the tiebreaker, having beaten CR twice. And Caesar Rodney coming in, like you said, they lost the first time. They want to try and get some revenge here. They bumped up to number 3 in the rankings. And like you said, they're all on a win streak since Slam Dunk to the Beach.
So the Riders, again, coming in hot, and they're looking to forget about that first matchup they had back in early December against Dover, where they took a 20-point loss. And, Jay, let's just talk a little bit about that game. We talked a little bit beforehand. We were trying to figure out what happened to CR in that game. How did they get beat by 20? Because that's not the type of team they are. No,
it looks like Dover came out and started real fast, jumping out to that big first half lead. They were up 33-22, 11-point lead. I think Caesar Rodney wants to come out. They're playing on the road. They do not want to fall behind too early in this game. They want to be able to play with, if not the lead, at least keep it close in the first half so they're not playing catch-up the whole time.
And absolutely, and those Riders, again, coming in hot, but a team that's hotter than them is the team that they'll be going up against tonight. The Dover Senators, who come in with a record of 13-0, Jay. They're undefeated. They've got some big wins. This year we've seen them take down Smyrna, Caesar Rodney, a lot of that Henlopen, Sussex Central. They got a big win over William Penn. A lot of these victories, Jay, are by close to double digits. They've just been clicking on all cylinder all year long so far.
Yeah, they are. They're a very athletic and quick team. They like to get out on the break, take advantage of some turnovers, and when they're clicking on all cylinders, they're unbeatable, as you can see. Like you said, a lot of their wins by double digits because of the way they play. And we kind of figured coming in this year, they were a young team last year, got better as the season went on, and took it. Only lost to Slasiana by 4 points in the playoffs last year. So they come in, they knew they were going to be a better team this year, and right now they're playing like a state champion contender.
Absolutely, and Jay, we found ourselves here last year. It was my first time at this gym for a basketball game with of such magnitude, and the first thing I said was the crowd. The crowd's phenomenal. Well, we walk right in here tonight. We couldn't get a parking spot here for the JV game.
No.
That's how many people are here. You look around, this gym looks electric already.
Yeah, and then you got the band on top of that.
Yep.
I mean, they're playing some great music. We can't even hear each other talking here. But, yeah, this is the atmosphere you want for high school. I mean, this gym is better than the one right across the street and not too far away from here, Del State. I mean, this gym is nice, and it's really built. I mean, I would love to see playoff games here because of the atmosphere in this gym, and you're right on top. I mean, there's space, but it seems like you're right on top of the action.
Oh, absolutely, and what a game that was last year, the Henlopen North Championship game here. Well, we're back. The environment is very similar. This place is jammed to the brim. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more pregame and tip-off. We'll be getting underway here live on 302 Sports.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
We are live here from Dover High School. We welcome you back into 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Winchell for one of the top games maybe of the season. Number 3 Caesar Rodney, they travel over to number 2 Dover, where they'll meet tonight. Again, Caesar Rodney coming in 10-2. Dover an undefeated 13-0 here. We'll get you the starting lineups here for Caesar Rodney. Number 5 Jaden Corbett. Number 10 Kamal Marvel. 3 Syed Miles. 15 Shaft Clark, and 41 Monroe Height as your starting 5 for the Caesar Rodney Riders. Now over to the Dover Senators starting lineup. Number 3 Eden Davis, number 9 Elijah Allen, 23 Jaheim Spencer, 32 Wanya Wise, and number 50 Eric White, as both teams are taking the court as we speak. Dover, they're in the white uniforms with the white numbers. They'll be going from left to right here early,
Yes.
right to left, excuse me. And
Yep.
Caesar Rodney, they're in the gold jerseys with the blue numbers. They'll be going from left to right. And we are underway. The tip right to CR to get it started. That's a jump shot in the paint to go early. No, but we got a quick rebound, Jay, and we're out and running.
And there's Dover. I told you, Nick, they are quick, and they come right on out. They get the rebound and go, right down the other end. No time at all.
So we have a stoppage down there on the other side of the court. Jay, we are on the far side of the court here as you're seeing it now. We'll try to get our best view of that angle here as we got a pretty good overall view from this corner that we're in. So Dover, they'll inbound. They get up the letters. They're numbers a little bit tough to see from over here as they're going to work the ball around. Number 32, Wanya Wise, now over to the wing. Little hesitation, drive in the middle, floater in the paint is good. Getting it started early for Dover, Eden Davis.
Yeah, good drive, like you said, and he gets it started quickly here, and then Dover's able to set up their press here.
The Senators going to apply some pressure here early against CR. Quick press break, though, for the Riders. They get it up top. It's Clark. He's in the corner. Crossover dribble baseline. Kicks it. Open three. The look. No good. A little long for Miles. Rebound up for grabs. Hauled in by the Senators.
Yeah, good job by Dover as CR was crashing the boards. Did a good job getting that loose ball.
So now Dover back doing on the offensive end here. A minute into the first quarter of this game, again live from Dover High School. Here's a pull-up jump shot, top of the key. No good off the rim. Rebound to Clark.
Oh.
And some good defensive hustle there by the Senators.
Oh, I forgot to stop the clock.
Well, giving them some rest here early. CR to inbound. Again, 2-0 lead for Dover. Eden Davis getting it started for the Senators on the offensive end. A nice work down low by the Riders. They get it to Shaft Clark in the post. The senior puts it in for two. We're all squared away.
Yeah, if Clark can get the ball right in there, it's unstoppable. Great job by CR recognizing him and being able to give him the ball.
So now they kick it back up top. Wanya Wise now over to the wing. That's an Eden Davis three, and he knocks it down from the left wing. Has something to say over there to Jaden Corbett. And Dover, 3-point lead here early, but here come the Riders the other way. Clark almost lost it. He's doubled. He's trapped on the wing, almost stolen. It's tipped out of bounds and ball to Dover.
Yeah, great defense there by Dover. You saw them come in, but what a three-pointer there by Davis.
Showing the confidence here early. He's 2 for 2. Getting it started for Dover. All 5 points as we're 2 minutes through here, the first quarter.
Gym is packed.
Maybe got away with a carry there. You said it, Jay. Even we're pressed in here in the corner. Let's move a drive, get into the paint here. Kick out. Here's Davis off a screen. And it looks like we have an offensive foul. So the Riders, they'll take possession here, down 5-2. 5:55 to go here in the first quarter. Again, thanks for joining us. Nick Allison-Drini alongside Jason Winchell. Pops, Len Evans, Nick Halliday's around there taking some photos as Dover again going to apply some of that pressure. Quickly beaten up top to Miles. He lofts it down low to Clark, who can't handle it.
Right idea, just unable to handle it. Now Dover can come back the other way.
Now it's Davis, top of the key. He goes around two defenders. Baseline shot is good. There he is again, Jay.
Isn't he like silky smooth? I mean, he just got right down there and found his own shot.
Now Clark going to try to do it the other way. Spin move inside. Lost control of the ball, but they get him for a hand on defense. It'll be a foul on Dover. I believe it's on number 50, Eric White. It'll be his first, team's first.
It looks like just a possession foul, so no foul shots.
So CR to inbound. It'll be Kamal Marvel under the basket for the Riders. Again, 7-2 lead for Dover here early in the first quarter. Again, Jay, CR trying to avenge that early loss in December.
Yes.
And they get it to Clark on the inbound. Still can't hold it. Nice spin move, though. Find some room. Layup won't go. Now rebound to Dover.
That's one thing Dover does. They get the defensive rebound.
Pull-up game. Strong for Davis. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound up for grabs. Tipped out of bounds. So back to the Riders. 7-2, though. Very eventful first couple minutes here.
Yeah, you can see why Dover is undefeated. I mean, they're just quick, and they when they're burying shots, they're going to be tough.
Good job there by number 41. Height to dribble around, but it'll be stolen as he lost it. and then White tried to loft it up to Davis, so stolen back by CR.
Yeah, a lot action-packed first quarter already.
Williams got hands off to Marble, now ball in the wing, on the wing with Corbett. And might have got him for a travel there, I believe, was Marvel. Got an extra step in there around the top of the key.
Yep.
So
that's one thing you cannot do against Dover is turn the ball over. Don't make you pay.
And there's Davis. He's got room. He's going to pull up and knock it down. Eden Davis finding some room on the inbound across the court. 10-2 early lead for Dover.
And a timeout by Caesar Rodney, but it's the Eden Davis show here early in this one as he buries another three-pointer. And, wow, explosive start here for Dover.
Yeah, so we'll stay here, Jay. About 2.5 to 3 minutes in, Eden Davis, he's got all 10 points for Dover, and he's doing it with such confidence out there.
Yeah, he is. He's stroking, he's finding his range, but he's doing it with a mid-range jumper. And then there you can see the deep three that he hit. But he's already in double digits. They're only in the first quarter. So you can see how when he's on, Dover can be real dangerous and can compete with anybody in the state.
Absolutely. Their record shows it again, 13-0 coming into this one. We see the cheerleaders throwing some stuff into the crowd. Yep. This is like we're at a nice G League game here for the NBA.
I'll tell you what.
Great hospitality here from the Dover High School faculty.
And when I was outside, Nick, it says it seats 2,500. Full capacity is 3,200.
Good passing here on the offensive end by CR. Finished by 15, Shaft Clark. So CR comes out of the break and gets 2.
Yeah, nice, well-designed play right after the timeout. They come down and they get a much-needed basket, maybe to slow down this Dover momentum.
So now it's Davis looking for someone to hand off to. Good movement here by the Senators. Another three is up and good. Count it. Guess who?
Let me guess. Eden Davis?
Good guess, Jay. 3 more to his total and 3 more to the Senators. He's got all 13 here in the first. 13-4 lead, and then good defense.
We said the one problem that CR had the first time is they got behind early, and they're behind early again.
They gave up a 20-point first quarter back in December. They're at 13 with 3:46 to go here. CR trying to put some points up. Loft up to Clark, and he throws it down for the easy 2.
Nice design play. That's the way you break it, press like that, and good finish.
Big-time bucket there for CR after a couple nice threes by Eden Davis. And now we have a whistle down on the block. It looks like it'll be a foul against Caesar Rodney. Student section going to let him hear it down there.
And CR will be shooting into that student section in the second half.
Something to pay attention to as we get later and later in this game here. 13-6. Early lead for Dover. 3:28 to go in the first quarter. They'll inbound. Good inbound play. Set up for the corner 3. Short off the rim. Almost reeled in, though, down low, I believe, by number 23, Jaheim Spencer. He's coming in at 6'7", Jay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they got some height.
So they'll inbound again. Spencer up top to Wise. Davis off the screen. He was the one that inbounded. He'll drive, put the ball on the floor, get to the lane, double clutches, and draws the foul. So a little bit out of control on the drive, gets the free throw.
Yeah, like you said, out of control, but he's bailed out, and now he gets to go to the line to add 2 more points to his total.
So Eden Davis showing he can be very aggressive here early in this one. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. So 14-6, the first free throw is good. And just keep on adding it to Eden Davis.
Oh, you don't have to look much further when we go get the halftime stats than Mr. Eden Davis right now.
That's true, and count them both. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 15-6 lead now for Dover. CR quickly, though, gets it up, and now the defense, that pressure, causing a turnover.
Yeah, you can see Dover gets that turnover.
Nice crossover by Davis. Gets in the lane off the glass. But again, looks like we have some contact down low. I believe we'll head back to the free throw line.
Yeah, Davis will go back to the foul line, so he's getting his trips at the line now. That's what you can add to your point total. You go to the foul line.
So a 9-point lead here late in the first quarter for Dover, and that free throw is good for Davis.
Well, he's having a first quarter to remember.
16 already for Eden Davis, not to mention it's every Dover Senator point here in the first quarter, and count both free throws. And he's still got some time. 3 minutes to go, 17-6 lead here for Dover. CR again trying to break this press. They get it up top. So now we'll see what they do in the half court, but it's poked out from behind, regathered. Clark in the corner, and I believe he got fouled on the jump shot from the perimeter.
Yeah, and that's a foul as a coach you don't like when they're shooting a three-point shot and you foul them. It looks like him, in that corner.
So now a chance for CR to get back in this thing here in the first quarter. Clark at the line shooting 3. The first one is good. So, Jay, right now, if we stopped it now, we'd have Eden Davis versus Shaft Clark. Both players having every single point for their team so far in this one. Is that free throw no good for Clark, but he's got another one on the way.
Yeah, these two, we mentioned in the pregame that these are the two players you want to watch out for tonight, and they're living up to it right now early in this one.
17 points for Davis and Dover, 7 points for Clark and the Riders. So Clark here to shoot his third and final free throw after being fouled on the corner three-point shot. Rebound to Spencer. So 1 of 2 from the line for Shaft Clark.
Yeah, so Dover's already 4 for 4 for the line, and Cesar Rodney 1 to 3.
So 17-7, double-digit lead now opened up for Dover. Wise will have the ball up top for the Senators, kicks it over to Allen. Allen to put it on the floor. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound to Clark. So CR going to push it now, 2:34 to go, 17-7 lead. Driving the paint, what a block by Spencer. And now Dover the other way. He's got Wise wide open on the other end, and his layup is good.
Yeah, it was a jailbreak after a turnover, 3-0, and easy basket for Dover. And we see that Dover creates transition from their defense.
So again, CR trying to get some buckets to fall here. That 3 is good. Big-time shot by Jaden Corbett, who knocked down a 3 the other end for CR.
Yeah, much-needed three-point basket there for Cesar Rodney.
You could say that again. Huge 3 there. So again, 19-10, trying to not let Dover run away with this one early. And now they force the turnovers. The Riders, they'll get the ball back. 1:51 to go here in the first.
Yeah, like you said, there they get their force own Dover turnover.
So Marvel, he'll walk the ball up for the Riders. Kicks it over. Thought about the 3, was Eaton. Now they'll loft it down low in the paint to Will Burke. Burke goes baseline, almost lost the handle, and it looks like he dribbled that ball right on the baseline, so he'll be out of bounds, and it calls a turnover.
Yep, and there's another turnover, again, by the Dover defense.
So ball back to Dover. 1:32 to go, 19-10 lead in the first quarter. Again, number 2 versus number 3 here. Thanks for joining us on 302 Sports. Davis going to put it on the floor. Good ball moving around. Now it's Allen. Bounce pass to the baseline. Shot from Spencer is up. No good. So CR going to try to push it, and then looks like they're going to get a reach-in call here.
It looks like a 30-second timeout here by Dover.
So a 30-second timeout, like you said, for the Senators. 1:14 to play here in the first quarter, Jay, and 19-10 lead. And Dover, what we talked about in the pregame was CR was going to try to stop Dover from coming out of the gates that hot. Gave up 20 to them in the first quarter on December 7th. 19 so far here in this first quarter.
Yeah, they ran into the hot Davis here tonight with 17 of the 19 points for Dover. And but to their credit, they're only down 9. Let's see if they can make a run here in the last minute 14. And but right now, if Dover's doing what they did to them the first time, getting out the lead.
And you see him applying some of that pressure, that full court pressure. We'll see how that affects CR continuously throughout this game.
Yes.
So both teams set to take the floor. Still a 9-point game here as we sit in the first quarter. And again, Dover been getting on some spurts, and it seems that CR always is able to knock down a shot while Dover's been on their run.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can knock down some shots in a row here for the Riders so they can get some streak going. Baseline spin move for Clark. Kick out to the corner. Nice find to Burke, who shoots up the shot from the foul line. No good. Spencer tips it over to Wise, and now it's Davis. Davis picking up speed on the wing. He'll trap him in the corner. Spencer, high post over to Allen on the baseline. He spin moves baseline. Ball stripped and into the hands of Burke. Good defense.
Yeah, great defense again by Caesar Rodney. So last two possessions, they forced Dover turnovers.
And again, CR trying to cut into this lead as we hit the 35-second mark here in the first quarter. 9-point lead for Dover. Gets a defender jumping, tried to bounce pass it down low to Burke. Good idea. Execution not there.
Yeah,
Ball back
right.
to the
Like
Senators.
you said, right idea. Good bounce pass. Maybe has them but again, another turnover. And Dover could play for the final shot here.
So we'll see what they decide to do. Ball in the hands of Wise, number 32. He's been kind of controlling the offense here for the Senators. Eden Davis doing most of the scoring. So 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dover going to take that final shot like you said, Jay. Here's a drive, kick to the baseline. Spencer doesn't want to put up the jump shot, hands off to Davis. He's now trapped in the corner. Spins out of it, baseline somehow, draws the contact, but good defense from Burke on the help defense down low.
Yeah, really good defense. Like you said, the help defense was there, and they get away without giving the Dover basket there.
Well, that'll do it for us here after one quarter. Dover, they got out to a hot start, and they lead 19-10 as we hit the second quarter. We'll be back after this.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And we welcome you back inside at 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Leonard Evans, Pops, Nick Halliday, all on tap for this top 5 matchup. Number 2, Dover, and number 3, Caesar Rodney. And Dover, they did what they did back in early December. They got out of the gate in that first quarter. They didn't look back. Eden Davis, 17 of the Senators' 19.
I know, right? Man, what a start, and a great job by Dover here in their home gym, getting their crowd going here early in this one.
And the crowd, you can probably hear it through these mics. It is loud and it is packed. If you can find a seat over here, I will be shocked.
Yes.
And again, they're feeding off this Dover basketball team. They're making their presence felt here.
Yes.
Early in this one. 19-10 as we begin the second quarter. And kind of story of 2 first quarters for both teams. Eden Davis and the Senators, they were hot 19, and Schaff Clark added 7 points for CR. So now Dover, they'll start with it here in the second, still holding that 9-point lead. Wise up top. He'll dribble handoff to Davis. Davis is going to stop and pop from 3 and knocks it down. Oh, my goodness.
Why not? He's on fire. Someone called the fire department because he is in fuego here.
Not much room there. Decided to just pull up and let it fly. Knocks down another triple. Eden Davis on fire here early for Dover. Clark now in the corner. He'll be wrapped up, and the foul will go against Spencer.
Wow, Davis 20 points already.
20 points as we just got the second quarter underway.
I believe that's his 3rd triple that he's hit already here in the first half.
So CR inbound under the basket. It'll be Kamal Marvel. Ball tipped, and now Eden Davis the other way. 2-on-1 for the Senators. Contact in the paint, throws it up there, and he'll get called for the charge on that one, lowered shoulder.
Yeah, that'd be his 2nd personal foul, something to watch here with 7:24 left in the second quarter.
Good point there, Jay, as we have some subs in on the Rider side of the ball. William Scott will check back in this time for Kamal Marvel. And the Senators, they're right back up with that full court pressure. And they'll loft it over into the hands of Eaton. Eaton throws it up top into the hands now of Corbett. And CR able to break that press. We'll see what they do now here in the half-court offense. Good movement. This 3 from the corner is a little long for Scott. Rebound, though, is Clark. Spin move inside. Right-hand shot, no good. Follows it up again. Draws some contact, no good.
Whistles are silent, but good job by Clark battling on that offensive glass as he grabbed his own rebound.
Like you said, Jay, 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. The shot, though, putbacks wouldn't go. Still a 12-point game here. William Scott now for the Riders. Corbett down low. Height on the baseline, and it'll be tipped out of bounds. Again, good defense by Dover down on this end of the floor.
Yes, great defense at Dover.
And looks like we have a stoppage. We'll have another sub. Will Burke will get back in the game. Here it looks like for William Scott, the guard, so trying to put some big bodies down low against Dover here. Maybe they can reel in some more rebounds. And then Dover, they'll counter that by checking in number 50, Eric White. So both teams with some strategic subs here early. Clark off the inbound, the kickback. This 3 from the corner, long, into the hands of Height. What a block down low, though, by Spencer.
Yeah, great block by Spencer as he was able to block that shot. And then I think we're going to have a foul on Caesar Rodney, loose ball foul.
Looks like it'll go against Shaft Clark.
His first.
So Dover 22-10 here in this one. They've looked good throughout. 6:42 to play here in the first half. Eden Davis, if you're just joining us, he's got 20 of the Dover 22. Also, though, has 2 personal fouls, something to monitor as we go forward. And now Wanya Wise up top. Bounce pass almost stolen, winds up in the hands of Elijah Allen, up with the left hand and good.
Wow, what a finish. He went with the left hand. Great finish by Allen. Wow.
And Dover riding off each other's momentum here, 24-10, 6:18 to go in the first half. And again, more pressure on the defensive side of the floor. Height, though, will have it for CR as they break the press. Height, though, looks like it got tripped from behind. Elijah Allen got a foot in there.
Yeah. As he fell to the floor, easy call. I believe that's 16 fouls, so CR will be shooting free throws the rest of this half.
So we'll see how they do. Shaft Clark, 1 of 3 from the line earlier. I think that's all we've seen. Here he is. They'll trap him again. Nice little give and go, pick and roll action with Height, who draws the foul on the block. So he'll head to the free throw line.
You see CR attacking the inside and drawing these fouls on Dover here. Like you said, now will they be able to take advantage of it?
And you see Dover, they're trapping down low. So whenever they get the ball to Shaft Clark on the block, they're trapping him and double team him inside, making him get rid of the ball. That time he found Height, who draws the foul. So he goes to the line. First free throw up and good.
And nicely done. This is, well, if you're going to the foul line, this is a chance to get back into the game here, making free throws with the clock stopped.
So another free throw for Height on the way. This will be the second of his pair. No good, though. Rebound almost ran down by Eaton, but he kind of let it go, so it'll look like it was last touched by Brennan Parker of Dover, or excuse me, Wanya Wise. So CR will retain possession here under the basket. They loft it up top on the inbound to get it in safely. So here they go, Eaton up top now. A little breather here.
That's where Dover, going back to the foul line, 5th and 6th trip for the Senators in this one.
So CR putting together a couple stops there on the defensive end, but now Allen a chance to put a stop to that. And his first free throw is up and good.
You know why they're 13-0. This team can shoot some foul shots. As I'm knocking on the wood here.
Second free throw for Allen is no good. Rebound, though, up for grabs. Good offensive job there on the glass by Dover. It's Wanya Wise battling amongst the trees down low.
Dover's probably thanking me. They got an extra point out of it.
Yeah, there you go. So now some more press break here. Good job by CR to beat it. The kick out. Clark's 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound up into the hands of Eaton, who found it under the basket with no one around him, so an easy 2 for Eaton.
Yeah, again, crashing the boards. And I believe we have a
I don't know if there was somebody slipped a
delay game warning, maybe.
So like you said, Jay, CR doing it on the offensive glass.
And now if you take advantage, you could grab some of those offensive rebounds and turn them into points.
Wise hands off to Allen. Allen hands off. Good move to get in the paint. Might have got an extra step in there, and he did.
Correct.
That was Keith Bessix, the senior guard. He'll get called for the travel. So 12-point lead, 4:34 here to go in the first half. CR will have it. And now here's that pressure from Dover. Eaton to Marvel. Marvel going to loft it up to Height. And Height already passed the half court, now back to Eaton. So they break the press. Now they'll trap him, though. Eaton's got to get rid of it. Over to Marvel. Good active defense from Dover. Like you said, Jay, Eaton gets in the paint. Bounce pass down low to Clark is stolen by Elijah Allen.
And there's that Dover defense again. Like you said, it's active and it's creating turnovers.
They are all over the place here. You see great active defense, like we said. Now they feed it down low into the post. Can't handle it. Out of bounds. Good look there, though, for Eric White. Just couldn't reel in the pass. And then you see CR exerting so much energy trying to get the ball past, to get the ball onto their side of the floor before they get that 10-second call.
That's what sometimes that press does to you. They might not force the turnover right away, but it puts so much pressure on your offense.
Nice crossover dribble up with the right hand. Almost got the shot to go. That was Miles. But a nice drive, so he'll be rewarded with a pair.
And that's the way. Take it to the hoop, draw the foul, and then go to the free throw line and knock them down.
So that'll be the second on Eric White.
An 18 foul.
18 fouls for Dover. Like you said, that's the one thing CR is doing. Drawing some fouls here. We'll see if that plays a factor later. The first free throw is up and good for Miles. (27-16). If he's able to get this one to go, lead cut back to 10. So the second free throw on the way and good for Miles. 27-17. It looks like we'll have a
timeout.
Full timeout, I believe. Dover, 3:51 to go here in the first half. 27-17, Jay. And again, Dover, they jumped out to a hot start, putting up close to 20 points again in that first quarter. Eden Davis doing a lot of it. Haven't seen him as much in the second quarter, getting a breather, doing some other things.
Yes,
but again, Dover up 10.
And Davis has been on the bench the last few minutes in foul trouble. So Dover's looking for other scorers. And Caesar Rodney starting to do a good job of crashing the boards and getting inside.
And I believe Davis might check back in here.
And that might have been the reason for the timeout.
So still just a 10-point game. 27-17.
A score update from Claymont, Archmere with a 41-32 lead over on Conrad in boys basketball. Archmere looking for their 10th win of the season as they come in 9-2 in that game.
The Hawks.
Yeah, Archmere, a team that won 7 games last year, already with 9 through the first 11, so chance for their 10th win. But they got a tough one on Friday night as they travel to Spartanville to play the St. Mark's Spartans.
St. Mark's looking to pick up a big victory in that one. The Hawks playing some great basketball this year. But we are back here at Dover High School. Dover and Caesar Rodney. 27-17 lead for Dover. 3:44 to go in the first half. Eden Davis, he's back in the game after dropping 20 to this point.
Yeah, he just has to be careful because he loves to drive. He has to be careful that he does not pick up a charge.
Couple dribble handoffs. Allen's jump shot in the lane. Drew contact. Eaton might have got a hand on him there. So 2 free throws coming the way of Elijah Allen.
Yeah, there Allen goes inside, draws the contact like you said, and now he gets to go to the foul line.
So Elijah Allen, a chance to add on to what he's done. He's got 3 points so far in this one. And the first free throw good.
Adds another.
Like you said, Jay, great free throw shooting team. Another pair made, that time the way of Elijah Allen. 29-17 now, 3:27 to go. And no pressure here from Dover here. They're going to sag off.
Sag back a little bit. But even their half-court defense has been great tonight.
Very true. Like you said, very active on the defensive end. They play good, hard defense.
I think they're going to get him with the hook.
Yeah, we do. Offensive foul. Good call, Jay, as Burke got him with the hook down on the block. So a turnover for Caesar Rodney, 29-17. And now Dover with the ball back here, looking to put out some more points.
The 17th foul, but because it was an offensive foul, there will be no foul shots.
So it'll be Eden Davis now bringing up the ball as we hit the 3-minute mark here of the first half between Dover and Caesar Rodney. And again, a lot of dribble handoffs here in this Dover offense. It's Elijah Allen. Jump shot again, looking for the contact. Didn't get the call this time.
No. But again, a good mid-range jump shot that he was able to get.
We're under 3 minutes now. Marvel on the drive. Right hand is good. Drew some contact there. Was able to lay it in.
Yeah, and a good job being able to finish it through the contact and able to lay it in and, again, cut it to within 10.
Davis hands off to Allen. Allen swings it over to the left wing to Wise. Wise crosses over, almost lost the ball. Underhand pass into the corner. Davis, he's got it back now. He's got some room for three, lets it fly and knocks it down again. Doesn't need much space.
I was going to say he doesn't need much space at all. Buries another three, his fourth three-pointer of the game, and he's got 23.
Unbelievable job there from Eden Davis. He's got 23 in the first half. Dover, they're up 13, 32-19. We're now hit the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. Marvel, his shot is good. Nice pull-up jump shot there.
I like that. A nice mid-range pull-up jump shot, able to bury it. But CR has to find a way to slow down Mr. Davis.
And then it looks like we have an illegal screen up top. It'll go back to the Riders' turnover. As that looks like the call is on Javon Rush Taylor, the 6'3 junior.
Yeah, like you said, the illegal screen gives the ball back to CR.
And now we'll have some subs in checks. Brendan Parker and Keith Bessex for Dover. 1:42 to go, 32-21. If they can get a bucket here, Jay, it'll be to single digits, something they haven't seen in a while. Clark on the post. Up with the right hand, gets it to go.
Like that move by Clark. Took it inside strong and got, like you said, the cuts it within 9 points.
So lead cut to single digits, 1:24 here to go in the first half. Wise, hands off to Bessex. Bessex has some space. He'll try the mid-range jump shot and knocks it down. Dover, they can shoot.
Wow, yeah, they can shoot. As that was another NBN, nothing but nylon here.
And they're getting good quality open mid-range jump shots.
I think they're good.
As
backcourt violations.
Yeah, and Marvel, and there was a little confusion there because at first Marvel thought it was a backcourt, but then it actually, I believe, wasn't, and the ref looked over and called him for a travel or carry after he had already thought it was a turnover.
Yep.
So not a break there. Dover able to catch a break there. CR, they'll lose the possession, 34-23 with a minute to go here in the first half. Eden Davis still only 2 fouls here.
Yeah, he did a good job when he came back in not to pick up that third foul.
Bessex cross court over to Wise. Corbett on Wise. Wise tries to kick it over into the hands of his teammate. I believe it was Kylan Thomas who couldn't handle it, so out of bounds. It'll be a turnover now for Dover. CR, they get it right back.
Yeah, good job by the Caesar Rodney defense, forcing a turnover.
35 seconds to go here in the first half. They get it down to Clark. That's what they've been trying to do. Nice spin move baseline. They trap him. He does a good job there of getting the shot off. No good. Burke there for the offensive rebound. No good. Tipped out of bounds. So it'll stay with Caesar Rodney.
Caesar Rodney is just crashing the boards. Doing a good job.
And I still haven't seen Spencer. I don't know if he's battling foul trouble. He was a big presence in that first quarter.
Yep.
I don't know if he's on the bench. Might just be getting a breather. So CR to inbound. It'll be Marvel to Burke. And now it's Corbett up top as we hit 20 seconds to go here in the first half. 11-point lead for Dover. CR looks like they're going to hold for that final shot. Corbett in the corner. Down low to Burke. Quick pass up top. Good ball movement around for CR. Leads to a Shaft Clark 3 in the corner, and he knocks it down with 5 seconds to play. Now it's Davis. 3 seconds. He's speedy. From the wing, gets an open look for 3 and almost got it to go. That would have capped off an unbelievable first half for Eden Davis. Nonetheless, he still has 23 to lead Dover. They lead 34-23 over Caesar Rodney here at home. We'll take a short break here at the half. When we come back, we'll talk first half stats and second half action, all coming up here live on 302 Sports.
in life. At every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside my partner for tonight's action, Jason Winchell. Leonard Evans, he's working the camera. Nick Halliday snapping some pictures out there. Pops, he's over here with us as well. And we are all on tap for one of maybe the greater matchups of the season. Number 3, Caesar Rodney, and number 2, Dover. Battling it out here for the second time of the year. The first meeting happened back in December. Early December, December 7th, Dover pulled out a 71-51 20-point victory that a lot of us didn't see coming then. And now we have a rematch here at Dover this time around.
Yes.
And Dover, they came out on fire. We'll get into the stats in a little bit, but they lead at the half 34-26, and they were up even more than that. CR kind of put together a little bit of a run to close out that first half.
Yeah, nice little run. Their defense forced a few turnovers. They were able to come in and hit that big 3 by Clark right at the end of the half to get it lead back to single digits.
And then we look now over to the Dover side, and the main story from that first half, Jay, was Eden Davis. And oh my goodness, we look down at his stats here, and 23 of the Dover 34 points in that first half, and he was on the bench with some foul trouble. He had 2 fouls, but 23 points for Davis. Talk about his first half.
Yeah, he was incredible the first half. 4 3-pointers, but he did it all. He did it all defensively. He hit the mid-range jumpers. And when he got to the foul line, he went perfect 4 for 4 from there. So a great first, all-around first half for Mr. Davis.
Absolutely, and such confidence in that shooting stroke. And we saw Caesar Rodney on the offensive end struggle a little bit to get into a rhythm in that first half. Dover's been applying that full-court pressure throughout the entire first half. They'll probably open up with it here in the second half. We look down at the stats for Dover again. Eden Davis, 23 points in that first half. Elijah Allen added 5, Wanya Wise with 4, and Keith Bessix, he hit a jump shot. He's got 2. To the CR side of the ball, Shaft Clark, he's been the focal point of the Rider offense. He's got 12 points. Corbett added a 3. Marvel's got 4. Miles with 2. And Eaton with 2. William Burke, the big man, he's got 2 himself, and that puts us at 34-26. Again, Dover with an 8-point lead over Caesar Rodney. Both teams set to take the floor right now as we open up second half action. As CR, they'll now be going right to left as you see it, and Dover, they'll be coming towards us now, left to right. Again, Dover in the white, Caesar Rodney in the gold. So we are now underway here, second half action.
Yes.
Caesar Rodney trying to climb back in this one. They cut it to single digits before the end of the first half. We have a little pass down low to Corbett. And that ball still on the CR side. Burke going to reel it in, flips it out to Clark. He's one-on-one. He'll spin move. They trap him. The kick out. Eaton lines up a 3. Short off the front end of the rim. Rebound down low to Dover.
Yeah, good job by Dover. We said that early in that half they had trouble clicking the offensive
And-
rebound, but I didn't see what.
Yeah, I couldn't see that either. The Riders, they got a bucket somehow, 34-28 as again. Second half actions open up. Everyone's still moving around every which way, still trying to get in their seats. It can be like that sometimes. 34-28 though, and then CR getting a stop on the defensive end. Now they're going to get it going back on offense.
Yes.
Lead to 6. That's the lowest it's been since early in that first quarter. Corbett down low to Burke. Spin move, kicks it out to the corner. Saved by Corbett. Now Marvel on the wing.
CR ball movement has been a lot better in that second half of the first half and here to start the second half.
Marvel got away with the carry. He'll hand off on the wing. It's Corbett. Back to Marvel. Goes around the Burke screen. Spencer steps out on him. Mismatch down low if they want Burke. Here's Marvel, the drive. Right-handed floater, too strong.
A good possession there by CR. They come up empty, but it's a great job.
Mid-range jump shot is up, no good. One of the few misses we saw so far in this one out of Eden Davis. That one couldn't get it to go.
No, and so now sees Rodney again, a chance, like you said, to cut it to within 4 here.
Eaton on the drive, tries to throw it up there with the right hand, took some contact in the paint. So it looks like he'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, good job. Oh, it looks like they
no, I believe they
got
called
him
him for a
travel.
charge. Travel, something on that end of the floor. Again, that's our far end. We'll do our best to.
That's the end of it's hard to see.
So again, still just a 6-point game now, Jake. Doesn't really feel that way after the first half. 34-28, 6 minutes. CR, they've climbed their way back in this one.
Yeah, they have.
Allen up top. Now it's Davis on the wing. We'll see how they decide to guard him here in the second half. It's Eaton. He'll follow him around and tries to poke it out from behind. Got a tip on it, so it'll remain with the Senators.
The Riders have really put up that defensive intensity here.
And that
There's
ball
the
thrown
steal.
stolen by Eaton, who regathers it and lays it in for 2 on the reverse layup.
Yeah, nicely done. Gets the steal. Like I said, they tighten up their defense, and then he goes and finishes on the other end.
Now here's Spencer. What a block it looked like by Burke. Might have got him with the body, so there was a foul called, but that was right in front of us.
Yeah, he was
Could've been a
going for
foul.
he was going ready for that slam. So I like it. He goes for a block, like you said. Might have got him with the body. Did get him with the body, but he prevented that easy dunk.
Good, nice defensive play down low there by Will Burke, the big fella. 34-30, a 4-point game. With that being said, it looks like Spencer, he'll step to the free throw line now for a pair, a chance to try to put this lead back to 6. And his first free throw is good. Number 5s on each team trading triples here. Lead back to 6, 39-33. Clark, he's got space. Let's see what he decides to do. His step back 3 is good.
Wow, it's, like I said, it's continuing to rain threes here.
39-36, 4:42 to go here in the third quarter. Allen will dribble it into the corner. Gets it back up to Spencer on the wing. This place, the noise is picking up, as you can feel it here in this gym. Eden Davis. Allen wants another deep 3. In and out, but
and
it
back
goes
in.
drop back in.
Wow.
I thought it might have been tipped by
I
Spencer. And then we have a turnover for the CR.
Wow, but man, well, I'll tell you what, this third quarter has been energy packed. Wow.
I couldn't even get those last couple words out
No.
there. But we have a timeout on the floor. Now we can kind of digest all that we've seen here in these last couple minutes. We've seen three after three after three. It started with a Corbett three for CR down in the corner.
Yes.
Responded with an Elijah Allen step-back three on this end of the floor. Shaft Clark answered it again on the other side, and then Elijah Allen took it upon himself to answer for a second time down this side, 4 threes in a row.
And he used every part of the rim on that last three-pointer as it bounced up, back in, and back out, then back in again. But it was incredible.
That was.
And that was a great sequence. Like you said, four three-pointers between both teams. It was just, and like you said, we got a ball game.
And you can feel it inside this gym. The energy is there. Everyone just waiting to explode here. 42-36, 4:16 to play. And if you're watching the live stream, maybe rewind it a couple seconds there and just check out how that ball landed on that rim up and out and then went in. Crazy shot there by Elijah Allen. He's got back-to-back threes now and a 6-point lead for Dover, 42-36 as we tick down to 4 minutes. They also got the ball back on the CR turnover. Davis, pump fake, steps into another three. Couldn't get it to go. Spencer's there on the offensive glass. And now ball back in the hands of Allen. He hit the previous 2 threes.
Yeah, I was saying he's heating up here in the second half.
Davis, the drive, losing some defenders here. Crossover, they get out on him. Trying to find Allen. He's guarded. They get it to him anyway. His quick release for 3 is good.
Wow. Dude can't miss. He's on fire here.
Elijah Allen.
Just like that, the lead's back up to 9.
3 triples in a row for the junior guard. That lead back to 9 in the blink of an eye. Baseline drive, and it might have stepped out of bounds, and he did.
Allen's got a 14 as he's hit those 3 triples now here in the second half.
I believe, I want to say he had 5 at the break.
I didn't see if this was a technical or, but Dover's going to the foul line.
It looks like we might have a T on Caesar Rodney after that turnover on the baseline. That'll send Eden Davis to the free throw line, a chance to add on to his 23, and he does so, knocks down the free throw.
Just like that, back to double digits, the lead.
A crazy last 2 minutes here from Dover High School. And the second free throw, no good for Davis. That leaves him with 24.
But there you get the free throw, you take advantage of, and now you get the ball.
So they got the ball 46-36. A 10-point lead, that lead back to double digits for Dover. CR cut it to as little as 3. And now ball back in the hands of Eden Davis. As they're working around here, CR being patient on the defensive end. Davis now on the wing. Eden steps out on him. Cross-court pass looking for Allen. He goes and gets it. He's trapped in the corner. Back up top, though, and they get it quickly back to him. He'll drive baseline on Clark. Pass up top to Davis. He's got room for a 3 and knocks it down.
Look at that ball movement. They drive baseline, kick it out, bury the 3. And this is timeout for Caesar Rodney. It comes at a much-needed time as Dover has extended this lead to 13.
Timeout on the floor, 49-36, Dover pouring it on here late in this third quarter. They're just hitting everything from beyond the arc. It started with Elijah Allen. There you see Eden Davis. Everyone clicking here for Dover in this third quarter.
Yeah, and when they're hitting those shots, this team's very dangerous because of the dribble penetration. They dribble down, they get the defense suckering in, and then bang, kick it out for that open three-pointer, and they're knocking them down.
Some big-time shots for Dover here late in this third quarter.
Yes.
CR opened up the third quarter hot, cut that lead to just 3 with some big shots of their own, but every time CR would hit a big shot, Dover would answer.
Yeah, it was 39-36, and since then a 10-0 run for Dover. And as they really put up this lead, that timeout by the CR, by the way, only leaves them with 1 the rest of the game.
And Eden Davis still not having picked up a foul so far in this third quarter. He's still got 2. That was a major storyline earlier. He seems to be fine. And Dover, they seem to be really fine as they're now back up 13.
Oh, yeah, and like you said, they took advantage of what was given to them, and they're creating all their opportunities on the offensive end. And Caesar Rodney's got to find a way to stop Dover from getting these open looks.
A nice 10-0 run there almost for Dover. Again, the lead, though, just 13. CR, they have to keep that confidence, stay composed as they know they could battle back. Plenty of time left.
I was to say, we saw them battle back to within 3, so we know they're capable of making a run.
And you would think, I wouldn't know for sure that these Dover shooters might cool down a little bit. But who knows after the game that they've had so far. 2:35 to go here in the third. 13-point lead for Dover. CR, they got the ball. We see some of that pressure from the Senators once again. Eaton drives, gets in the paint, throws it up, count it, and the basket.
Yeah, great drive by him. Absorbs the contact. Able to finish the play, like you said, and a chance for the three-point play.
And again, big-time shot out of the timeout for Caesar Rodney. Try to stop that bleeding. Hearing some boos from the crowd. 49-38 to lead to 11. This would put back to 10, and it does. Good free throw there from Eaton.
Yeah, that's one way to get back in it, get the old-fashioned three-point play.
And now we see some pressure from the CR side here as they'll put a little pressure on Dover. See how Dover responds. It's Allen. That's a deep three. He's got room. Short. Rebound, though, right to Davis. Got away with an extra step down low, though, hauled in by the Riders.
Allen shot that from Georgetown.
Corbett's got some space on transition there. Shot won't go. The layup, contested layup, wouldn't fall, and now Dover with the ball back.
Yeah, good job by Dover getting it back. Like you said, that was a contested layup.
Euro step in the lane, no good there for Wise, and now up ahead to a leaking Scott.
Let's turn it into a track meet.
We're running up and down the floor here. We have a stoppage with a foul against the Senators. And now some subs checking in. Number 11, Miles will check in for Marvel for CR. Bessix, he'll get back in there for the Senators, number 15. So Clark to inbound for CR. 10-point game, 1:51 to go here in the third quarter. As Corbett has it on the wing. Sees the screen. He'll just step into an open shot. Short, no good. Rebound up for grabs. Hauled in by the Riders. And it looks like we have a whistle down low. It'll be out of, looks like it was
another
foul.
foul.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be on Eden Davis down low, his third.
Yeah.
And now a sub checking in for the Senators. And it will not be Davis checking out. He'll stay in there. So CR to inbound down 10, 1:41 to go here in the third.
Nick, do you attack Davis and try and get that fourth foul?
I would. No brainer for me. Is Corbett with the pump fake got a little extra step in there.
Yeah.
So called for the travel. But Jay, back to your point, I think so. I would.
Yeah.
I mean, not forcefully if it's there.
No,
you know,
but yeah, maybe post him up.
And he's been active on the defensive side of things.
Yes, he is.
He's a good defender. And that ball almost stolen. It is stolen. Good defense there by Corbett. The floater on the baseline is good.
I like the floater, especially there. He nicely gets it over to the defender and knocks it in.
So CR down 8, 49-41 down the other end, and we have a jump
ball. Jump ball, which is the correct call. He got all ball on the way up, and I think possession hour favors Dover.
It will, so it'll stay down this end. Great defense by Shaft Clark, who got the hand in on Elijah Allen's drive attempt there, calls the jump ball. Dover, though, gets it back, and then they're going to get a foul on Miles with bump in the corner.
Team's fourth.
Davis up to 27 on the night here so far for Dover. They get it into Bessix. Bessix is going to pull up. His shot is good. Knock it down. The mid-range jump shot. Deep two.
Yeah, I like the mid-range jumpers that this Dover team can hit.
A very good shooting team. Like you said, Jay, 51-41. We're now under a minute to go in the third. That shot, no good. Almost threw down with one hand by Clark. Almost saved on the other end, but it'll sail out of bounds.
That brought this gym a lot.
This has got everybody talking around here now.
And that didn't even go in. Just imagine if that would have went in.
His head looked like it was by the rim.
Yes.
Davis on the inbound, good give and go here as Dover trying to get it now with the CR pressure. 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 51-41, still a 10-point double-digit lead. It's stolen by Clark. William Scott now up top. He'll kick it over to the wing. Trying to get it down low to Clark. He's one-on-one, something he hasn't been all night. Puts it up with the right hand, no good. Contested, and now into the hands of Spencer. Good defense by Dover, but it looks like it's thrown away, but back into the hands of Dover. This is a crazy sequence of events here in this third quarter. 15 seconds to go now for Davis. Almost loses it. Gets it back. 11 seconds. Ball's loose. Nobody can reel it in. CR's got it, and we have a foul.
It looks like a mad scrub on a
that
football
looked
field.
Like almost like a...
It was rumbling, stumbling. Nobody wanted it.
Wow. Crazy things here from Dover High School in this one. 6.5 seconds now on the clock. The foul will be against Dover. That's the third on Eric White, the big man, number 50. So 6.5 seconds for CR, down double digits, down 10, 51-41, third quarter. Here again, live from Dover High School in our two top five teams meeting here in this one. CR coming in at number 3, Dover at number 2. And Corbett to inbound, 6.5 seconds. Gets it to Marvel, he's got 5 seconds. Corbett off the screen, he's D'd up in the corner, got to throw it up there. And I believe he was out of bounds. So a turnover, that leaves Dover with about half a second here, up by 10 in this third quarter. We'll see if they can get a shot off.
Yeah.
Most likely not. They'll just walk it out, and that'll do it after 3. Dover, they are up 51-41. They get a huge third quarter as CR cut it to 3. Dover, they pulled back away to, again, lead by 10 after 3. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right here on 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
And we welcome you back inside 302 Sports. We know it's kind of hard to hear. That's because this gym is jumping right now. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Wintle, Nick Halliday, Len Evans, Pops. We're all here for this great matchup we have on hand live from Dover High School. The number 3 Caesar Rodney Riders travel here to take on the number 2 Dover Senators, and it's been a very exciting first 3 quarters.
Yeah, it has been. It's been an entertaining game. And there we saw a CR run cut at the 3. Dover answered back with a 10-0 run, and now they enter the fourth quarter with a 51-41 lead. But as we saw, CR is capable of making a run at any time in this game, so Dover wants to finish this thing strong.
And Caesar Rodney in that third quarter put together 2 threes in a row, started to get hot. And what did Dover do? They answered every 3 CR hit with a 3 of their own.
Yes.
And that included Elijah Allen hitting 3 in a row himself on back-to-back-to-back possessions for Dover.
Yeah, and then Davis added his another 3 for him and extended that lead.
So CR will start with the ball here in the fourth, down 10. Clark not going to waste any time, right to the basket.
Wow.
Wants some interference, but he won't get the call. Spencer maybe got a hand on it.
I'm shocked that wasn't called, but hard to see from this angle.
Very true, but no call there. So 51-41, Clark's layup will not count. And now it's Dover. Davis with some room looking for Spencer, but he threw it away. So again, a 10-point lead for Caesar Rodney. That's kind of where it's been throughout the game, except for that third quarter like we talked about. CR made a run there, cut it to as little as 3, a one-possession game, and then Dover took right back over. We'll see if they can cut into that lead here in the fourth. Eaton on the drive, kick, good ball movement. Corbett thought about the 3. He drives, nice pump fake. His mid-range jump shot is good.
I like the pump fake. The pump fake frees it up for that defender who came flying at him, and he was able to hit a jumper.
And he had a little bit of room for some 3 there. Good defense by Marvel on the inbound, but passed on the 3, had a little bit of room for 3, settled for the good pump fake, and an even more open jump shot.
Yes.
From the mid-range.
I think it's a good time out here for Dover. They struggled a little bit with that pressure from CR here in the second half. It's a good time to draw up a play.
And again, CR now giving Dover some of that full court pressure that they saw the entire game so far. We'll see how that affects the Dover team in this fourth quarter.
What a game plan here for Dover. They came out early. They stuck to it, forced a lot of turnovers, got out to that early lead. CR chipped away. And as they got closer, Dover went on a run. now CRs again. Like you said, they're bringing the defensive pressure and trying to force turnovers to get back into this game.
So both teams again taking the floor as we speak now. 51-43, 8-point lead for Dover here in this fourth quarter, just getting underway. Elijah Allen, he'll inbound for the Senators. 7:13 to go in this one, Jay. And CR again showing them some pressure here, full court. Ball now in the hands of Eden Davis, who carefully walks it past half court. So they'll get in their half court offense here. Davis with 27 on the night and a chance to add on to that here in this fourth quarter. Wise the handoff to Allen, who had a very hot third quarter. Davis back to Wise. Wise, little hesitation. Hands it off to Allen. Corbett tries to stay in front of him. Around the back move for Allen. And I believe we have a stoppage.
I believe a hand check.
So they will have a foul here, a reach-in foul on Corbett. So Dover will inbound, 51-43, 6:40 to go. Wise thought about the three, passed on it. Back up top to Davis. Eaton steps out on him. Spencer sets the screen. Davis around, draws the double team, kick out to Wise. Wise will drive. Kick out to Spencer, hands it back off to Davis, and Dover taking their time here setting up their offense.
Yeah, and like you said, you've seen a lot of handoffs these last couple of possessions.
Nice crossover by Davis. Took some contact, spin move in the lane. And it looks like they'll get him for the offensive foul. Almost saw a John Wall 360 there.
I was going to say. And if that's on Davis, that's number 4.
And I believe it is his 4th foul. 27 points, 4 fouls for Eden Davis, and he'll stay in the ball game here. 8-point lead for CR, and if you're CR, I know what I'm doing on this possession.
Yeah, I'm attacking Davis.
Even if they don't call it, go right at him if you're CR. We'll see what they do. Scott puts the ball on the floor, and it looks like they'll have a reach-in foul.
16 fouls. Oh, it's on Davis.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And they get Eden Davis for a ticky-tack reach-in foul here early in the fourth quarter. He'll have to leave.
Yeah. It's a strong game, like you said, 27 points, but here with 6:05 left.
And that kind of has everyone in here really kind of shook or stunned, doesn't really know what's going on right now.
I was looking at the 16th, 6th personal,
and CR gets the 2. That's Eaton down low. They're going to ride some of this momentum. They know Davis is out of the game.
Yeah, now you can put some pressure on this Dover team.
And Dover responds, Wanya Wise.
Hey, he went coast to coast. No stopping him. He shows you how it's done.
53-45. Wise puts it in for 2 with Davis on the bench. And now Marvel up top, lead at 8. 5:37 to go. We have a whistle. And another stoppage. Looks like we might have a foul down low somewhere.
And this is on Dover. It's a 17 foul, so they'll be shooting.
That'll be on Wanya Wise. That's his 2nd. So that'll send Jaden Corbett to the free throw line for the 1-and-1, but it looks like they didn't know it was a 1-and-1.
He missed the front end, and nobody crashed the boards.
Nobody crashed the boards. So 5:27, CR looking to get back in. Elijah Allen on the drive, and he takes contact. So now Elijah Allen back to the free throw line for Dover.
He has 14 points, so he's had a strong game. They're going to look for him and Wise to pick up the Davis's slack with him on the bench with the having fouled out.
Which is a storyline that we can't stress enough. Eden Davis, a huge guard, as that free throw is good for Allen for the Dover Senators. 27 points entering this fourth quarter. He's now picked up 2 more fouls to start the fourth. He will have to leave the game, so he has fouled out. So 54-45, though, as Dover putting together a few shots here to try to get this lead back to double digits. And Allen, 2 for 2 from the line. He's been big.
Can't wait to see what their free throw percentage is at the end of this game. That's been the difference.
So still now a double-digit game once again, Jay. 55-45, 5:23 to play. Davis on the bench for the Senators will probably rely a little more now on Elijah Allen as their offensive go-to here. We'll see what CR can do because they need to get something going offensively. They're down double digits with 5 minutes to play. So now to Marvel up top. Over to Eaton. Eaton had a decent game for CR so far tonight. He's got, as that shot is up, no good for Marvel. Rebound, though, by Clark down low, and that's who's going to have to get going for CR if they want to get back in it.
Yeah, he's got 19 points now, so he's had a strong game. Now he can take advantage.
Dover right back on it the other way, though. They're very quick, like you said, Jay, right to the offensive end. Good pump fake, but he got an extra step in there.
Yes.
Was Javon Rush Taylor. He gets called for the travel. 8-point game, ball back to the Riders.
Yeah, they're, like you said, their defense now can force these turnovers, and they can get right back in this game.
8-point game. CR has the ball. Marvel will walk it up for the Riders. And now ball Clark. They'll move it around here. Eaton puts the ball on the floor and gets called as we have a reach-in foul in the paint. So the refs started to call some of these fouls. Here,
Yeah.
that one will go on Wanya Wise, his third. And that's the other ball handler for Dover.
Exactly right. CR's got knocked down the front end of the 1-on-1. We saw him miss the last time.
So that'll send Eaton to the free throw line. Zaquan Eaton's got 9 points so far on the night. A chance to take it to double digits with this free throw. And he does.
It's a good bounce. Again, a chance to cut it to 6.
And he does. Eaton knocks down a pair of free throws. 55-49, a 6-point game, Jay. 4:21 to play. Live from Dover High School, Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Winchell, Leonard Evans, Nick Halliday. Pop's also here. Everyone here. This whole gym is packed. Elijah Allen puts it on the floor to Spencer. Back up top to Rush Taylor.
Even the Dover band is here.
Everybody in the state's here at this game tonight.
Yes.
Elijah Allen up top again. No Eden Davis for Dover. Allen's going to have to do most of the offensive scoring here maybe. Ball into the hands of Wanya Wise. Nice little dribble there.
Yep.
And now Eaton back on top. And again, they're going to work this ball around. Spencer in the corner. Just nice patience again from Dover.
Smart. Davis is gone, so why not slow it down?
And it looks like we have a foul on the drive. Wise left his feet, got hit, and now he'll head to the free throw line for free throws.
Yes. Good job by Dover. Taking some time off, then getting the good drive to the basket, and now a chance to score from the free throw line.
3:37 to go in this one. 55-49 lead for Dover, up 6 at home over the visiting Caesar Rodney Riders. The Riders trying to avenge a big-time loss in early December. They suffered to Dover at their house at Caesar Rodney. That free throw no good for Wise.
A rare miss for Dover at the line tonight.
And they'll sub in now number 50, Eric White. He's got 3 fouls. He checks back in for Dover. Wise, he's got 3 fouls. He's at the line. His second free throw. No good. Rebound to Burke. So both free throws miss, Jay, but then they pass it over to Eaton, and Eaton loses it out of bounds.
So
big-time turnover for CR.
It's a shame because Dover misses, like you said, misses both free throws. CR got the rebound, and just unfortunate the ball goes out of bounds.
Clark tried to save it from going back court. Eaton now's got it. He steps into the layup. What a block!
Wow!
Spencer grabbed it off the glass with 2 hands.
Yeah, that's with authority.
And that leads to a block down the other end. Will Burke, reverse layup by Elijah Allen, no good, but the putback is there for Spencer, and the crowd is on their feet.
Yeah, don't blame them. We got a timeout. Wow. That block was incredible. That was insane. Wow, like you said, he looked like he took it right off the backboard, like, give it to me.
That was one of the best blocks I've ever seen in person. I didn't even see him down. He came off the help defense from the other side on the transition, jumped up with 2 hands, pretty much grabbed the ball out of Eaton's hands on the layup attempt, and it led to, and then not only did he do that, down the other end, does it on the offensive glass, gets the putback,
turning
gets it
garbage into gold.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
A lot of goal there for Spencer.
This game has had it all, Dick. It was well worth the trip for us to come down here.
Absolutely.
Watch this
and
game.
You'll have your fair share of highlights from this one, that's for sure, and some highlights that could have been also that missed some shots that you would have been like, wow, Clark with that one-handed putback in the first half got this place on their feet, and that didn't even go in.
No, and that's how exciting this place is. CR being, close away from Dover.
Yep.
They're all their fans are here, and it doesn't get any better than this. A head-open North battle between two teams ranked in the top 3 in the state.
Exactly. Not only are these a rivalry game to begin with, but both teams in the top 3 makes it that much better. And now 3:15 to go here in the fourth quarter, just an 8-point game after the Spencer putback. And again, CR had it at 6 with the ball before they turned it over. And then a big block from Spencer led to a Spencer 2 the other way. 57-49, 3:15 to go here in the fourth. CR to inbound. So we'll see what the Riders decide to draw up here. Eaton walking across half court. Gets it into the hands of Scott. And now he hands off to Marvel as we hit the 3-minute mark, 8-point game. Corbett in the corner, up top to Clark. Over to Eaton. Eaton drives, crosses over, gets in the paint, poked out from behind. So it'll stay with the Riders.
Great defense by Dover as CR tried to get the ball inside and he poked it out of bounds. And
so CR inbound, a chance to cut into this 8-point lead. Good cut by Eaton, and he puts it in for 2.
Well-designed inbound play. I believe CR is going to call its last timeout, I believe.
Timeout on the floor, 2:51 to play, 57-51 game. So now after that Eaton layup, Dover, they lead by 6. Eaton, no, he's got 13 for the Riders. Corbett's got 10, and Clark, he's got 17. We'll see if Clark gets the ball down the stretch for CR, but now over at Dover, Eaton Davis, he's been their guy, 27 points, but he's on the bench, fouled out early in this fourth quarter.
Yes, he did.
Then you look over at Elijah Allen. He's their next best offensive player here tonight. He's got 16, but a big-time drop-off after that. Eden Davis, 27. Elijah Allen, 16. Spencer, he's got 4. But Bessik's got 4, and that's pretty much it for Dover.
Right, absolutely. And like you said, now with Davis out, if for CR, try and get the ball out of Allen's hands and force someone else to beat you and see if you can get some turnovers and whittle down this lane. And if you're Dover, be patient. Let CR come out and force you into, and then take advantage of when they come out and see if you can get the ball inside and get an easy basket.
Absolutely. Wanya Wise also has 6 for Dover, and he had a couple big baskets in this fourth quarter after the absence of Eden Davis. And not only did Eden Davis have 27 points, on one of the most efficient nights to have 27 points that I can say I've seen.
Yeah,
I've only seen him miss a few shots.
Yeah, and like you said, he did it all too. He was active, very active on the defensive end and hit the boards.
And here we go, Jay. 2:43 to go, 6-point lead for Dover. They have it here. CR looking to get a stop. 2:36 to play, and looks like we'll have a reach-in foul on William Scott. So not what you wanted if you're Caesar Rodney,
no.
well, not necessarily.
1-1.
So that'll send Wanya Wise to the free throw line.
But there was still plenty of time left to you didn't have to foul early.
Now Wise struggled from the free throw line last time,
Yep.
missed both of them. We'll see what he does here with the front end of the 1-and-1 with 2:36 to go.
Everyone knows it's 1-on-1 this time.
Yeah, I remember last time nobody went for the rebound. Very, very bizarre sequence there. We'll see if they know it this time. 2:36 to go, 6-point lead for Dover, and Wanya Wise at the line. And it's up and no good, but looks like we have a lane violation. Wow, big time call by the referees here as they're going to get a lane violation on Will Burke on the left block. So another front end of the 1-and-1. A big time call there, Jet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if he can make it and he knocks it down.
As a coach, you hate to see that because
it's like like that offsides penalty with D4 in Kansas City against New England.
Exactly right. Exactly. That's a good comparison.
I don't know if they're not ahead at this time. Wise with his second free throw, no good. Rebound to Burke, so 1 of 2 from the line for Wise. A 7-point game with 2:30 to go as CR looks to climb back. So it's a 3-possession game, and there they get it to Clark on the post. No double team comes. Puts it up with the right hand, too strong. Rebound, though, is Burke. Burke up off the glass, no good. Clark with the offensive rebound. He tries to float it back up, still can't get it to go. And then he gets fouled. Clark, tons of offensive rebounds tonight, but he's been struggling with those putback attempts.
Yeah, he is, but he's probably got a double-double.
Yeah, at least.
He's got at least 6 or 7 offensive boards.
To go with 17 points on the night so far for Clark. A chance to add to that right now, as that'll be the 3rd foul on Elijah Allen.
Fouls are piling up, both teams.
So the first free throw for Clark, who's shooting into that Dover student section, but able to knock it down.
Yeah, that's big. Knocks down a key free throw, like you said, shooting into the student section. And now he's got 20 points.
And the second free throw, no good. Rebound, Elijah Allen.
So each team exchanged 1 for 2s. And so Dover keeps its 6-point lead.
Almost stolen again, but kicked out of bounds by Corbett. CR's, just speak like from this where we're sitting, it's been a couple, both teams with some 50-50 balls just going back and forth, and a couple chances for each team to get a couple steals that didn't go their way. That ball almost stolen. Spencer reels it in. Passes down low. And we have a foul as Eric White will have a chance to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, again, a 50-50 ball going Dover's way this time. And then able to draw a foul and a chance to go to the foul line. And we can say that these free throws coming down the stretch here for both teams are going to be important.
So that'll send Eric White, the senior, 6'4", senior, to the free throw line in a big moment here with 2 minutes to go. And his first free throw is good. Big-time foul shot.
Yeah, that is a big-time foul shot. Got the shooter's roll.
Absolutely. Couldn't come at a better time if you're a Senator. 59-52, lead back to 7. A chance to extend it to 8 with this free throw. And he does. Nothing but net. 2 big free throws from the big man, Eric White. 60-52. CR now down 8 with 2 minutes to play.
And just remember, they don't have any timeouts left. Dover has 2.
Corbett's got space from the corner. His 3 counted in the foul!
He buries the 3 NBN, nothing but nylon, and drew the contact.
And you saw him with a little bit of space there in the corner. Dover looking a little lackadaisical on the defensive end. Corbett had just a little bit of room, knocks down the 3 and the contact. So it was a chance for a 4-point play. And would be big, and he gets it to go. 60-56, 146 to go, and now the pressure defense from the Riders.
So an 8-point lead was cut into half in 1 possession. Wow, that's a
foul.
Yeah, and 2-shot foul moving forward, as that's the 10th team foul.
Yeah, not sure if that was designated or how that worked. So that'll send Kylan Thomas to the free throw line, another senior. And some more big free throws coming up for the Senators here. They're up 4 with 1:40 to play. And the first one is short off the front end of the rim. And no good.
Yeah.
So a 2-possession game here, Jay.
Still
regardless of this free throw, 1:41 to go.
Still plenty of time left.
So Thomas back at the free throw line, a chance to make 1 of 2. And he can't get it to go. 2 missed free throws. Burke the rebound. CR, they've got the ball down 4, 1:40 to play.
Yeah. We saw last possession, they got 4 out of it.
Corbett gets trapped. Tries to loft it up to Clark. Good defense by Dover.
Defense.
That's the big man, White, doing it again down low. Now it's Allen. Takes it to the cup. Counted and the foul. Elijah Allen.
That's a big-time basket for his Dover Senator team.
How quickly that momentum can change. Elijah Allen adding on to a spectacular night.
He's got 18
He should have 18 points and a chance to make it 19 at the free throw line. Elijah Allen. The three is good, and count the free throw.
The old-fashioned three-point play comes in handy. Extends that lead back to 7 after CR had cut it to 4.
63-56.
Shaft Clark.
And there's Clark again getting 2 of his own.
Taking the offensive rebound. And then the foul on the inbound pass. I guess that's by design, what the way the lead is.
So 63-58, a 5-point game with Wise walking to the free throw line. 1:04 to play.
Yes.
And what has been a spectacular game so far. And Wise will shoot the first free throw, though, no good.
And Dover, who's been outstanding all night, is starting to get into this fourth quarter.
So Wanya Wise back at the free throw line. The first one unable to go, but the second one he gets it to go. 64-58, so a 2-possession game here with a minute to play. We'll see what CR decides to do here. Marvel with the ball in his hands. We're under a minute to go, 6-point game. Clark on the drive. Good block down low by Spencer.
Dover is just outstanding on blocking the ball.
And then need to get the foul called, Jay. So big defensive stop there, up by 6, 50 seconds to go, and more free throws coming for Dover. What a game here from Dover High School. (64-58), a chance for Spencer to add on to this. And the first free throw is good. We've seen some shots down this end of the floor go all around that rim and in.
They're using every part of the rim.
And 2 for 2 from the line for Spencer. 66-59. 7-point game, 48 seconds to go here. CR can't waste any time, but they're taking their time, it looks like. Eaton gonna drive, kick to the corner. Clark with the 3, short, no good, rebound Dover. And another foul, and that might do it.
Yes.
Still 36 seconds to go, but we'll walk the floor as Dover has more free throws coming up.
Yep. Now, if you're Dover, you just knock down these free throws and get protect your home court here and inch closer to that Henlope and North Conference title. Like you said, me you might be doing this, be back here for the Henlope and championship games.
And what a game it was. Dover got out to an early lead. CR kept inching closer and closer. They got it to within 3 a couple times. Came down to the wire here in the fourth quarter. But Dover able to do enough to hold on. Made big plays when they needed them to. And it looks like they'll hold on to get this victory between 2 top 3 teams in the state.
A entertaining game from start to finish.
More free throws on the way for Spencer. I don't know if a
fan got on the court by accident, I think. The little kid didn't realize where he was.
Yeah, and everyone's starting to exit now, so there's still 36 seconds left, but it kind of feels like the game is obviously over with the way that people are walking around here. Spencer knocks down the free throw.
Yeah, 10-point lead now.
68-58. Shot no good on the other end. Rebound to Dover, but they threw it away. So 25 seconds to go. They're up by 10. And Jay, a big storyline from that fourth quarter is when it got close. Eden Davis was out of the game in foul trouble. Fouled out early in the fourth. Dover still found a big way to win.
Yeah, and like you said, after I can't see CR scored.
And a nice, fingertip miss down the other end. 68-60. SCR did get a bucket to go there, but We have another whistle with 9 seconds to go, so 68-60, 9 seconds to play here. So, Jay, it's looking as if Dover will hold on.
Yes. Let's go to 14-0.
And if we look at, we know we've got some time to go until we get to the playoffs, but Dover, they're going to advance to 14-0. Where do you see them and Caesar Rodney maybe come playoff time if it were to stop today?
Dover, I have them currently sitting in the 2nd spot. Caesar Rodney currently in the 8th spot. So both would have first-round buys. But it's Dover is really up there competing with Sanford for that top overall seed.
And Jay, after that miss, and that will do it for us. Your final 70-60. Dover gets the big double-digit win at home against Caesar Rodney in a matchup of two top 3 teams. The Senators, they remain undefeated. They are now 14-0. Caesar Rodney, they fall to 10-3. And Jay, this game maybe had a lot to do with that Henlopen North division.
Yeah, and now Dover remains undefeated in the conference and has beat CR twice. So technically they have a 3-game lead now in the conference because they'll own all tiebreakers.
And now we look down at some of these stats and might be a couple points off because they exchanged a couple baskets late in this 4th quarter that really didn't have any effect on the game. We look down, Eden Davis, 3 quarters basically he played, 3 1/4 there. Fouled out early in that 4th quarter, though. He finishes with 27 points.
Yeah.
And Elijah Allen, big game behind him, his being the 2nd offensive guy there for Dover. He had 19.
Yeah, and he really lit it up in that second half, take over, and made a big play, old-fashioned 3-point play after CR had cut it to 4 after a 4-point play at the other end of the court.
And a huge game from Spencer for Dover as well. Did it on the defensive floor. You'll see some of those highlights if you check out our show tomorrow night. Hint, there might be a couple top plays on there. For Caesar Rodney, Shaq Clark, he led the way with 21 for them. 22 in a big-time effort for the Riders. Corbett added 14, Eaton with 13, but it wasn't enough. Dover, they hang on to win, 70-60 here over Caesar Rodney. For Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, Pops, and Leonard Evans, we'll see you tomorrow night at Buffalo Wild Wings for 302 Sports Weekly.